Okay, so, Episode 2. I guarantee that no one is even going to watch this one. Unless your name is Dan, and Dan were an actual person. I swear that I'm the only actual person who has an obsession with pencils like Dan. Not like that, though. I don't like them like that much. But, that introduction aside, yeah, I'm just pretty much going to be talking about pencils this episode. Also, yes, I did do a clever pun by making the pencil episode number 2. Sorry. So, quickly, I wanted to talk about how I even began to collect pencils in the first place. It's actually thanks to previously mentioned Dan from the Webtoon Roommates. And no, this isn't the first time a Webtoon has made me obsess over something either. Back in the day, I used to only want to drink Coca-Cola of all the sodas because of Ed from the Webtoon Eddsworld, which I eventually stopped doing, mind you, because 7-Up is a way better soda and actually my favorite, but it's not the first time I became obsessed with something due to a Webtoon is what I'm trying to say. I became obsessed because Dan really likes pencils and collects them in the show. While watching the Dan to the Past episode a bit ago, I decided I wanted to collect pencils myself. There's a line in that Dan says near the end of the episode, like, "Keep collecting pencils, me. I want my stacks to get even higher when I return." And I thought to myself, hey, I have a few pencils already. I'm an artist after all. I could start collecting them. And so I did. I used to only have like 50 something, but my stacks have since gotten bigger as I kept collecting, and now at the time of recording this, I actually have over 100 something. I might put up a photo on screen to show you guys. I have a few Papermate pencils, a few Staedtler ones, a few Ticonderoga, and some various other ones, such as the random designed ones that have like all those patterns and stuff on them. I even have a few scented ones I found at a thrift shop. Thrift shops are perfect for pencil collecting, actually. Personally, my favorite brand would have to be the Staedtler. I also have a few metallic Staedtler ones that I got recently that are pretty cool. There's even a random pencil that I found on my way out of a thrift shop once, and I just took it home and just kind of like sanitized it and washed it, and then I just added it to my collection. Not even joking on that one. And a cool plus is that I'll never run out of pencils anytime soon. Oh, what's that? I need a new pencil to draw with? No problem. I have over 100. I'll just take one from my collection. Hell yeah. Another pencil that I really like but don't have in my collection yet, as it's hard to find unless I look online, is the Mitsubishi Hyuni. Oh, but it's just another pencil. It's just a different brand. It's not that special. Not that special? Not that special? That's like saying the Mona Lisa is not that special. The Mitsubishi is a masterpiece, a true gem among pencils, if you will. It's got good graphite that's smudge resistant, making it perfect for artists like me. Plus, it's made in Japan, which means it's gotta be high quality. So next time you're considering a pencil, don't go with not that special. Go with the Hyuni, and you won't be disappointed. I, I don't know why I turned into an ad at the end there. I'm not sponsored, by the way. But, if any pencils would like to, hi. Pencil lover over here, pencil addict. Hi. Okay, lastly, another really cool pencil that might even be cooler than the Hyuni, the Palomino Blackwing 602. The style of the eraser on these ones are different than your standard pencil, and they have a sort of vintage look, in my opinion, to them, which they are pretty old, if you think about it, so makes sense. I also do not have this pencil yet, because I cannot find it unless I get it online. And, I'm an animator. Animators don't make money. They also have no soul, but that's beside the point. Also, quickly speaking on vintage, I have been looking at vintage pencils online recently, and what? Why? Why are they so expensive? Like, I get that they're vintage and all, but I've seen one pencil go for almost $20 just because it's vintage. I'm never going to get a vintage pencil of any kind in my collection if that's what they're going for. Speaking on expensive though, before I make this dumb pencil video that no one cares about go on any longer, I'll mention two last pencils that I quite like. First off, the Pentel Graph Gear 1000, although it's more of a mechanical pencil than a real one, and in my personal opinion, mechanical pencils aren't real pencils, I can make an exception for this one. It's probably my least favorite of all the ones mentioned here, but it is still a favorite in some way nonetheless. It can go for up to 20 some odd dollars I've seen, making it a tad more on the expensive side. Canadian dollars, I should add. It's pretty cool looking for a mechanical pencil, however, and I wouldn't mind getting it one day. Not for my collection, mind you, as it's only for real pencils, but, it'd be cool for drawing and stuff. Lastly, before I bore someone to death about pencils, the Hindustan Matte Magic 2.0 Extra Dark Pencils. I mean, look at them. I'll probably have them up on screen, but they look so cool. And not just the matte magic, the Hindustan pencils overall are just really cool. I get that they're pretty popular in India, but they're also pretty popular with me too. Dude, I need those pencils in my collection. If I had the money, I'd buy all these different pencils, but they're so friggin' pricey, and I don't have the money. But anyways, there is a bunch more stuff I could talk about pencils, such as other brands, a few cool facts and whatnot, but this video has gone on long enough. If anyone is actually all that interested, which, I highly doubt, then I'll make a part 2 someday. But that's gonna be it for this episode. Cue the outro. Bye!